KTSM 9 News First at 4:30 starts right now.
Well, first at 4:30, we've been seeing an influx of migrants here in the community, many trying to get to other destinations and sponsors across the U.S. We speak with the county on the latest numbers they're seeing and what increased efforts leaders are implementing and how much it's all expected to cost. That's coming up in just a bit. It's time for a County Connection, and this week El Paso County Communications Manager Laura Gallegos is joining us with an update to the recent influx of migrants we've been seeing here in the community. Welcome, Laura.
Hi, Stephanie. We do have an update on the county's role here. At the county's Migrant Support Services Center, we are seeing 600 asylum seekers daily, but that number is expected to scale up to about 800 individuals daily. That is in coordination with federal partners such as Customs and Border Protection, NGOs, and the Office of Emergency Management, who bring them to our center so the county can then process them and help them with transportation to their final destination. Here's more from the county's Migrant Emergency Coordination Manager.
Individuals will come here, and our staff have really gotten almost down to a science the ability to find individuals the most economical means of flying or traveling by bus, with the help of whether it be their sponsors, their families that are currently in the U.S.
And Laura, the funding for transportation, where is that coming from?
That's through FEMA funding. The county is not paying for the travel, but we can use FEMA dollars to pay for charters to other cities like Dallas, Houston, or Denver, where people can get more economical flights at those larger hubs.
So the earlier we can get individuals processed, if they're leaving today, the earlier we can get them, and the more flight availability there is, as opposed to someone getting here in the afternoon where there may be very limited flights to leave out of El Paso.
County leaders also have been in constant coordination with other community leaders and shelters, including those in downtown El Paso network. Here's County Commissioner David Stout with more.
We've processed over 48,000 migrants. We've been helping to shelter 520 daily beds, up to 600 with the Opportunity Center, with Sacred Heart Church, and the rescue mission. I think there was some confusion out there about whether the county was doing sheltering or not. We definitely are. We have contracts with these three organizations for those up to 600 beds.
And Laura, going back to funding, how much does the county have budgeted for these operations?
We have about $28 million worth of FEMA funding, and that is used for sheltering individuals, mostly families and women, as well as the processing and transportation. But that money is expected to run out by the end of the year, so the county has requested another $15 million from the federal government, with the hopes that will be approved by the beginning of the next year.
I really wish the state would step up and come and do the right thing and help us with the humanitarian effort instead of further militarizing the border.
Okay, Laura, is there anything else that you would like to add?
Again, I just want to emphasize that the county is providing shelter. There is a misconception that the county hasn't opened a shelter to help with the surge, but we have been sheltering since December of last year, providing 600 beds exclusively for migrants via the Downtown Shelter Network. 600 beds that would not have existed without the county's support. This amounts to over 15,000 unique migrants served since December and over 100,000 shelter nights. Stephanie?
All right, Laura, thank you for that clarification. And